Okay, so let me know if you guys hear anything. Okay, I am fixing my levels just a bit. Music is way too loud. Hello, hello. Let me see if everything is working. This is a new mic, so I am testing the waters for it. Hello, hello. Let me see if everything is working. This is a new mic, so I am testing the waters for it. Oh jeez. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Let me turn down the volume on that. Should have checked that before I started streaming. Okay, so I do have my fan blowing on my new mic, and it does pick up on a lot of sound. So if you hear anything like that, like blowing noises, it's just my mic and the fan. So for tonight, I thought for the first drawing of tonight, I could do some drawing for my webcomic that's coming up. It's not really the webcomic itself, it's just some characters from it. And I already have some poses. Just some mean girls who are mean. And let me open up something for that. So this is the pose that I'm gonna work with first, and then after we finish this drawing, we might do some more, depending on how long this takes. But while I go on and draw, it has been a while since I've been live on here, and I did miss streaming. I'm glad I got a new mic and everything. So that's that. So I'm just gonna get started. First I'm gonna do the poses. I'm gonna do like an outline skeleton of that. Wait, hold on. Gotta remember to record my time lapse every time. And save the name of the image. Just gonna name it Mean Girls. Because why not? They are called the Calico Crew. Because they're a bunch of cats. So recently I have been watching a lot of K-drama. I wouldn't say a lot. This is my first K-drama that I started watching. It's called Marry My Husband. It originally was a webtoon series and it was pretty good until they got rid of the revenge plot. So basically this lady dies. She's killed by her husband, who was cheating on her. And she was diagnosed with cancer. Or I think stomach cancer. And so he pushes her and she falls into a glass table and dies and is reincarnated into her life from 2013. So they've changed a lot about let me put this in a folder. They changed a lot about how the story played out in the series that they created. And I am a bit disappointed, but at the same time I'm not too disappointed because it is pretty good. But a lot of the reason why I haven't been streaming lately is because I've just had a lot on my plate. So I've been doing my new work from home job, as well as what do I want to do with this hand? So on top of the new job that I have, I've been working on my webcomic, which I did have a Kickstarter for, but that Kickstarter just wasn't working out for me. So I decided it would be best to just cancel the campaign and just go on with the webcomic itself. So the webcomic is still gonna go on. It's just a Kickstarter campaign that's not. Gonna give her a bit of a lean. Oh, that eraser is too big. Alright, I had to mute my mic for a bit, but I am back. I might stream tomorrow as well. It all depends on how my day is going. But I do have a lot to do this weekend. What's up, Silver? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you have returned. Or returned. How have you been doing these days? I know I haven't been streaming too often. I think this is my first stream in like 2 months or so, or more over 2 months. Also, if my responses are a little late, I tried fixing it, but the stream is a bit far behind based on real time though. Oh, congratulations! I'll have to check it out. I love animations and animatics. I've always wanted to be an animator myself, and I wanted to go to school for it, but school is just so expensive. I know these days you can probably just teach yourself how to animate with all the resources online, but I thrive in a class environment. Okay, sounds like you got a plan. So, what was your newest animation about? Or is that something I should just look at on my own so you don't spoil it for me? Oh, I love Hazbin Hotel. I recently got into it. So like I know that show came out. I don't know. I know it was picked up by Amazon more recently, but as for having watched the pilot, I didn't watch the pilot for years, and I finally decided to like watch it for myself after like a month ago, and then I like ate up those 8 episodes because I was hooked. I cannot wait for season 2. I have to check out Hell of a Boss because I have commitment issues when it comes to starting a new series. So that's probably why it took me so long to start Hazbin Hotel. But I have heard great things about Hell of a Boss. Trying to get this pose down right. Squatting poses are my enemy. And that's why all my characters stand upright or slouch a bit. But at the very least, they are at least standing upwards. Yeah. Like, especially when it comes to character designs, because I don't know if you've seen any of my recent posts on my community page, but I'm starting a webcomic. I'm working with another artist, but when it comes to creating character sheet designs for them to get reference to, it's like I don't want to just have them standing there all stiff. So, like, hold on, let me pull something up. So I actually created a newer character design earlier this maybe yesterday. Her name is Madam excuse me, Madam Zafira, and she's a squid. Not a squid, but but yeah, she's a squid. No, an octopus. Yeah, because she has 8 tentacles. She's an octopus. I don't know why I was thinking she was a squid. Probably because I've been playing too much Splatoon. Oh, cool, really? What's it gonna be called? Or if you wanna keep that a secret, you can. But, like, is it gonna be like a slice of life, a fantasy, or anything like that? Kinda gay, I like that. Mine's is gonna be a slice of life fantasy mixed with adventure. So it starts off as a slice of life, kind of like it takes inspiration from Disney shows like what's it called? Gravity Falls, Tangled the series, or DuckTales, where it's like the episodes are kind of slice of life and disconnected from each other, but at the end, not the end, when near the, I don't know how to pronounce, not pronounce, I don't know how to say it in like English terms, where it's like rising action, falling actions, and act one and things like that. But for, it's gonna be one of those series where it's like starts off very simple and you don't think it's gonna be anything going on, and when it gets to the middle part of the series is gonna pick up where it gets more adventure, like and serious, so like Gravity Falls or the DuckTales reboot. Oh yeah, I understand. It's definitely hard coming up with a story, uh, and plot. For me, it took. Yeah, get them trauma. For me, I think I started the story in 2019 or 2018. I did. I drew the first character. Hold on, let me actually see, because I have it on my YouTube. So we're just gonna pull something up on my YouTube channel. Oh God, I forgot how to get to my. Oh, there it is. So I first designed one of the characters. Her name is Circe. I think in.
If you're a web designer, here are
Why is there
four
ads on this channel? I have no ad revenue coming in. So 2020 is when I created one of the characters. But that's not when I first created the other character. It was maybe a month or two, or a week or two before that. So I guess I didn't start the story originally. I only created the characters first, and then the story came after. Yeah. It's just everywhere. Especially on my alternate channel where called But Out of Context, where I take characters out of not characters. I take YouTubers out of context. Like there's so much Hazbin Hotel stuff on that. Actually, it's a lot of K-pop on it as well. Because I love listening to K-pop and watching K-pop dance covers in public. But yeah, Hazbin Hotel has been taking up my feed. Cause like, I love these memes that people be making for YouTube videos, where it's like, the song you didn't know, but it was taken through Google Translate and then uploaded into like English, and the person was singing it, and it's like, but she was right, Sarah, and like singing very poorly is so hilarious. Oh yeah. I drew Charlie, and I wasn't really happy with how it turned out, because on TikTok I have this thing that I usually do on Thursdays called Fan Art Friday, where I draw a character. Let me put our slant in. Where I draw a character for fan art that I post on Friday. And people chose Charlie over Nifty, so I drew Charlie, and I did not like how it came out. So like, I did not post about it often. Like, I don't think I posted about it on DeviantArt or YouTube either, or on my Instagram or anything like that. I posted it on Twitter because it was trending, Hazbin Hotel was trending, but I wanted to get those sweet internet points in. And my favorite song, it's a tie between You Didn't Know and Loser Baby. I think if I had to choose, it'd definitely be Loser Baby. And my favorite character, that's a tough one. I know she's probably gonna be evil when she shows up. Probably gonna be evil because of what's insinuated, but I like Sarah, the elder. I don't know, if Princess Sarah. I don't know her position title in the series, where they were in that court episode. The one, I don't know if she's sisters with Emily, but the Seraphim Angel. I just love her design so much, and I drew her for one of my Fan Art Friday themes. And I really liked in that song where it put the fire in her eyes. And they were like, she was like, I tried to do what was required. And Emily was like, to think that I admired you. Another song that I really love is Hell is Forever. I used to hate that song when I first listened to it. I was like, this song sucks. And then it just grew on me. I think my least favorite song though is what's that song? The duet between Camilla and Vaggie. I think it was called Whatever It Takes. That's my least favorite song. The pacing of it is weird to me, and I don't really like the duet. Like, duets are fine with me. It's just that was a weird duet for me. Even if they weren't singing to each other or with each other in the same room or environment, I just didn't like the song overall. I think it's because I didn't care too much for Vaggie's voice. Even though she can sing pretty well, I just didn't like her voice in that song. I feel like it's because her voice overall is kind of deep, but when she sings, it's like a kind of like a higher pitched voice where it's like, I'll do whatever it takes. Oh yeah, it starts with sorry. I've been watching too much Hazbin Hotel content. Do you ship what's it called, Husk and Angel Dust? Because I think that's a pretty big ship in the community, and I don't know how I would feel if they did start dating in the show, but it is a cute ship, I gotta admit that. For me, I care less about the romantic relationships of the show and more about the storyline. So like so I don't care too much for dating in shows or things like that. There is gonna be dating in my comic, but it's not gonna be like the central focal point. It's gonna be like something that goes along with the backstory of characters. But as for whether or not they date, yeah, I do also hope that. But I am interested to see on where the relationship goes. It starts with sorry. I know one song that I've been, yeah, especially Shaggy. So when it like, I know I've been seeing in the Owl House fandom on Reddit, people were like, who's the better couple? Is it Shaggy or is it Lumity? And people were saying that it was an unfair. Well, for me, I think it's an unfair comparison because for Shaggy, we didn't get to see it develop like it did with Illumity. We only got to see it as soon as it was conceived. Not conceived. As soon as the pilot aired, it was like, oh, thanks, honey. But we didn't get to see them develop. So, for when it comes to comparing their relationship with other cartoon relationships, like Lumity, where we got to watch them slowly stumble into a relationship, we didn't really get to get that with Shaggy. Oh yeah, I haven't seen too much of the alternate universe stuff for uh Owl House and what's it called? I don't know why I just suddenly forgot Hazbin Hotel's name. But I do love the fan art. I know someone put a meme where it was like, who would you sit in a car with? Would it be Rick from Rick and Morty, Alistair, in a car, not a car ride, but a road trip? Rick from Rick and Morty, Alistair, and what's her name? Ida from Owl House, and it also has some other characters, like a group of characters that you could choose from. But it is pretty funny memes, and I'm like, oh, I definitely wouldn't want to be in a car ride with some of these characters. I forgot the meme, but I have to look it up at a later time. Also, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I do have my fan blowing because it is pretty hot in here. So if you hear any fan noises, sorry about that. Oh yeah, definitely. But for me, I would like to see more screen time with the relationship. Uh, so hopefully we do get some more of that in season 2. I feel like when it came to the final episode where everyone was getting ready to go into battle, I think that's where and Charlie and Vaggie were having their fight over because she was an exorcist. I think that's when it really started to come into play. But hopefully like I said, hopefully we do get more screen time with relationships. I did hear a rumor, And of course, it's just a rumor, so I don't know how it's going to, if it's real. But someone was like, the newest season is gonna go more into the backstory of characters, and that's gonna and see how they became sinners. Of course, I don't know if that's true. That's just a rumor, but I don't know, because they are sinners and they did bad things. We are gonna have to. Hopefully, the relationship that the characters have with the fandom isn't gonna be too, like, the main cast isn't gonna be like too rocky. Cause I don't know. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh no, this person did such a horrible thing. I don't want to be a fan of their as a character anymore." So I am pretty worried about that. Again, like I said, it's just a rumor, so I don't know if that's true. Oh yeah, definitely. I do think there is a benefit to having an already established relationship. It just has to be done correctly. And like you said, I think that they did a good job with it in Hampton Hotel. I just hope we do get to see more of it, and that it does play a bigger role. Not so big a role that it overshadows the rest of the plot for other people, for other characters and their relationships to develop. But yeah. I think I might order myself something to eat. Oh wait, actually I have some food downstairs. So I'll be right back. Because I am a bit hungry. What scared you, the transition? What is this thing? Oh. You know, sorry, thinking back to the question of who's my favorite character, I did just consider some other characters, and you know what? I have to say that I like Velvet a lot, especially when she's saying that respectless. She's like, "I'm that hashtag bitch." And I'm like, "Oh, she is that hashtag bitch. I love her." Well, they made trading cards from their. Are they like official trading cards or like they fan made trading cards? Because if they're official, I'm gonna have to get my hands on those if they're still available. That's awesome. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out then. I had no idea they sold trading cards for Hasbro Hotel. The only trading cards that I enter this house are Pokemon. Oh, that sounds like a pretty good deal. You and the V's are inane and uninformed. Smug wannabes who don't heed when they've been warned. Now that song is stuck in my head because I thought of Velvet. Over here eating a biscuit from Popeyes. Honestly, I think KFC has the best biscuits. If I had to choose between a fast food restaurant that sells biscuits but then again, Popeyes biscuits are okay. It's just that KFC has that moisture, that doughiness, that chewy goodness that's like kind of doughy flavored. It's not like, what am I trying to say? It's not like it's all the way cooked. Like you didn't let it bake for all the way through, and that's what I like about them. Do they have an official website to buy the merch from? Because I'm still a noob when it comes to Hazbin Hotel. Even though it's been like a month since I've watched it now. Yep, definitely I just saw that. Yum yum chicken tenders. Hopefully the mic doesn't pick up on my chewing. Because this is one crunchy tender. Is it that loud? Unintentional ASMR. Oh, well, I'll try to only eat the soft parts. Whenever I eat in front of my mom, she always says I chew like a rabbit. You know, the funny thing is, when I brought this new mic, whenever I smack or like whenever I open my lips or close them, if I have it turned all the way up, it picks up on that. So I'm like, whoa, I can start my own ASMR channel with this. And it was a pretty affordable mic, only like $37 compared to like the $80 or the $100 mics. I feel like it's a pretty good price. I used to stream with just a raggedy headset, and I lost the headset. Oh, excuse me, I burped. And I lost the headset. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise that I lost that headset. Because now I have this nice mic. What kind of mic is it? I forgot the brand name of my mic. It's like, hold on, it's actually on the microphone. It's called Maono. M-A-O-N-O. I got mine from the TikTok shop. Because I saw this girl advertising it. She was like, I found this microphone and it's a good price. And I checked it out and I gave it a shot, and now I'm happy with what I got. I also brought some lip gloss from the TikTok shop. Because there are a lot of makeup brands on TikTok. So I got some lip glosses, and it comes with the girl who makes them. It's her like full-time job, so she sometimes streams herself watching, not stream. She sometimes streams herself packing the products. So she'll put an airhead with it, and I'm like, oh, I want that airhead. So I brought some lip gloss. Not just for the airhead, because I could have just gone to the store for that. But I know the way that I'm describing this story makes it sound like I only brought the lip gloss for the airhead. And that's only partially true. Speaking of airheads, I wonder if I have DoorDash on my phone. Because I want to see if I can DoorDash some airheads because I really want some now. Oh, this is a crunchy piece. Alright, so let's see. Gotta draw her ribbons and her necklace. You've lost your relevance. We can't act without more intelligence. I've been breaking out into Hazbin Hotel songs like all week, and it gets on my mom's nerves because she only watched episode 1, and she's really religious, so she doesn't get into like the demonic stuff about it. And I'm like, well, if you let your Christianity, and nothing against Christians, but I'm like, if you let your religion get in the way of watching a good show, you shouldn't. Even though I understand where she's coming from. So again, no hate to Christians. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2. But you know. Yeah, sorry I'm acting respectless. Woo, I'm the backbone of the V's. I like when she gets on the table and after she says, one thing that I'm starting to suspect is that you do why this angel is headless. I like the little walk she does as her cape sways. It's like she does this model walk, and I'm like, whoa, cool. Because doesn't she work in the fashion industry or something like that? Oh, so she's like a fashion influencer or something like that. Alright, now time to work on the hard part. This crouching pose. I just realized I put all that detail into the socks when they're gonna be covered by the crouching girl in the front anyway. So that was a waste of time. Yeah, I love Alistair. I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I do love him. Excuse me. I like when he said that's the tea in Stayed Gone, where he's like, and now he's pissy, that's the tea. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy to say that, but it's funny anyway. Gonna be a little lazy and not draw the other eye. Just gonna draw a wink. Gone are the days where her eye is a little off anyway, so I gotta fix that. But gone are the days that I couldn't draw hands, so I would hide them behind my character's backs, or like, oh darn, what did I do? Hide them behind my character's backs, or like put them in pockets. Oh yes, the V's parts. I love that part. I rewind it over and over on because I like when they go, "The future of hell belongs to the V's," and then the little evil laugh. I like "Out for Love." I just thought of that song just one now. I was like, wait a minute, there's another song I like. "Out for Love." When Camilla started singing, I was like, oh, get it, girl. I know we already heard her sing in Respectless, but she did a really good job on "Out for Love." The voice actor who sang their part. Out for love, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, I'm gonna start from the beginning. I see you're driven by your detestation. Your every step is stuck with animus. Yeah. You need a different type of motivation, or there's no way that you can handle this. I see you thirsting for vengeance, baggy, you're out for blood. But you'll only stand a chance if you're out for love. But which Garnet song? Is it I know a lot of people were saying that it reminded them of Do It For Her / him from Steven Universe. Fuel yourself. I actually put that on my dating profile on Hinge. I put the clip of Out for Love. So that when people go past my dating profile, they'll see the animation for Hazbin Hotel. And honestly, I think it's easier to get matches that way if you just put the it's funny because then people will match with you and be like, oh my goodness, I love Hazbin Hotel too. Let's be friends. Yeah, we've been talking about Hazbin Hotel ever since you entered the stream, I think. That and chicken. Or was it biscuits? Yeah, it was biscuits. Yeah. Yeah, but what was that one Garnet song that you said it reminded you of? Because the only song that I can think of, I haven't watched Steven Universe in a pretty long time, so I think the only song that I really can think of is, what was it? Damn, I forgot it. Oh yeah, the one where it's like, take a moment to think of a flexibility, love, and trust. Here comes the thought, that's what it's called. The one that I'm thinking of, but I don't know what the one you're thinking of. Oh, Stronger Than You, yeah. I have no. That's like Garnet's biggest song. I have no idea why I forgot that. This is Camilla, back together, and I'm never going down at the hands of the likes of you. So much better. I think someone actually made an AI cover of that. But I have to check it out and see it. I'd have to find it after the stream. Oh yeah. Oh well, I'll definitely check those out. Alright, now time to draw her ears and tail. Then I should be able to go on to inking. The funny thing about Martha, which is the character that I'm drawing right now, is I feel like in the Mean Girls universe, not the Mean Girls universe of the movie or the musical, I mean like of the trio, she's always kind of singled out because she is the dumb one, but in terms of posing, I feel like I always single her out by accident. By either making her a little too big or a little too small. I actually have an example, so hold on, let me pull it up. Open. Oh, okay. Oh, my computer decided it wanted to do something crazy. Let me see if I can find it. This one. So, like, on the side, she is kind of like just walking into frame. She is a little bit smaller than the rest. But I don't know. I guess I always single her out accidentally. It's just like I'm sure there's some psychology behind it. I like this picture though. I feel like they're all kind of equally chilling. But I've realized that like when it comes to Martha, the one who's crouching down. She does seem singled out, like she's not standing straight up in this picture, which is kind of funny to me. Oh no, you didn't miss anything. I was just basically talking about how I usually single out a certain type of character. Not a certain type of character, but a certain character on my drawings, which is Martha, the one who's crouching. But I'm not sure if you were in the chat when you asked that. I mean, when I said that. So time to start inking. Okay, let me do something real quick. Alright, give me one moment. I am ordering something from from DoorDash. Alright, sorry about that. I was just ordering something from my DoorDash. You won't believe what I ordered, but you can take a guess. Actually, you probably will believe what I ordered. No, I already have chicken. I ordered some Airheads. Cause ever since I saw that lady packing that order on that TikTok live, I just had a craving for Airheads. I used to think that too, but I forgot that they do groceries as well. So, funny story is, oh wait, hold on. So I work for a call center. Like recently, I started working for them. Maybe like a month or two from now. From yesterday, not yesterday. I worked for them for like a month now, and I've had like some of the funniest callers. So there's one lady. She asked me. So how our operation works is we have to ask them 3 security questions. And if they get one question right, we have to ask them 7 questions. If they get 2 questions right, we have to ask them 5 questions. And if they get all 3 of their security questions wrong, we have to ask them 15 questions. So this lady got all her security questions wrong. So I had to ask her 15 questions more. And so after I go through the process with her, she didn't give me the right information, so I couldn't verify her or give her any account information. So I say to her, sorry ma'am, but based on the information you've given me, I can't verify you at this time. And she goes, oh yeah, I bet. And what I want you to do is, she starts going off on me. She's like, what I want you to do is, I want you to stay off my fucking property, and I want you to stop fucking scamming me out of my money. And then she hangs up, and I'm like, stay off your property? I'm on the phone. What do you mean stay off your property? Then she said stop scamming me out of my money, and I'm like, you don't even have any money in your account. Like, I didn't say that to her, but she hung up on me before I could say anything else. But she had $0 in her account. And I'm like, what do you mean stay off your property and stop scamming you out of your money? That was just one of the funniest callers I've ever had. And another funny caller that I had, so this guy, I go through the verification process with him as well. And as I'm asking him these questions, I'm asking him a lot. So he goes, "Don't you think this is a bit overkill?" And I'm like, "Well, this is part of the process. So do you want me to continue the verification process?" And he goes, "Okay, fine." So we go through the process, and then I tell him I can't verify him because he didn't give me the right information. So after he says that, after I tell him that, I tell him that he has to fill out a form to get verified, and send it in. And so he goes, "And what's gonna happen after that? Are they gonna ask me more questions, like who my first girlfriend was, or how much do I weigh and what's my height?" And I'm like, "No, they're just gonna reach out to you and give you a case number." And he goes, "Well, what's that gonna do for me?" And I'm like, "Well, it's gonna help you get into your account." And then he started asking me these other questions about that I don't know, because I don't work in the department that handles the situation when it comes to verifying customers after they've gotten their verification questions wrong. So he then asked me, "Do you know anything?" And I'm like, "Well, I don't know certain." I basically tell him that I don't know the answer to his questions and that I have to reach out to someone about them. And so after that, he says, "Well, I'm gonna hang up and I hope I don't get you again." And so he hangs up, and then when he calls back, I get him again. Alright, do I sound hold on. Alright, do I sound any louder? I do have to turn my fan off though. Alright, does that sound any better? Alright, what about now? Let me open my... Alright, so what was the last thing you heard? Oh, okay, yeah. So, the guy I get on the call again is the same guy who just told me that he's gonna call back and he's gonna hope that he doesn't get me again. So after I tell him my name, he's like, he realizes I'm the same person and he goes, "Fuck." And then he hangs up on me. And I wanted so badly to. His name was Dale, and I remember, yeah, even though it was like 2 weeks ago now. I go, "Thank you for calling Treasury Services. My name is blah blah blah. How can I help you today?" And he goes, "Fuck." And then he hangs up on me. And I wanted to say so badly, "You can't run from me, Dale." But I knew I would probably get in trouble if I did say that. Hold on, let me move the mic back a little. But yeah, we get some crazy callers at my job. Like, I work from home now. So at least I don't have to go out and see these people in person. But yeah, it's a lot different now. I used to work at a library, and the people were pretty nice. There was little drama. It's just that the pay wasn't as good. And you know, it's expensive to live out these days. Got rent to pay. But luckily I don't have to pay for gas. I really want to move out, get my own place, like my own apartment. But like I said, life's expensive and I do not have the funds for that. Hopefully I'll find a roommate one day, but or maybe like excuse me. Maybe this dating thing on Hinge will take off and I'll find someone who will let me move in with them. As a nice couple. Not a nice couple, but as a partner and things like that. I feel like the last girl that I dated was she was okay, but she broke up with me for a dumb reason. So I was like very turned off to dating for a while, and then picked things back up. Oh yay, my someone's picking up my airheads. Finally. What I really want is an apartment where I can own a cat. And I know a lot of apartment complexes charge extra for pets. But I don't know what I was going to say after that. Yes, cats are the best, especially kittens. Like, no hate against dogs. I love dogs too. But cats, they're just superior. At least in my book. Like, I love cats so much. You have no idea how many cat subreddits I'm following on Reddit right now. There's like tiny cats and small. There's tiny cats in big places. One orange brain cell cat, or I forgot what it's called. one orange brain cell. There is no cat. And r/cats. It's like so many cat subs on subreddit. There's so many cat subs on Reddit that I didn't even know existed. And whenever I find one cat sub, I find so many others because people be linking them in the comments and they're like, oh, you should join this sub if you post this picture. And I find it and I'm like, oh my god, more cat subs. Okay. Welcome back. Oh, well, now I'm jealous. What kind of candy did you get? Better not be Airheads. Yeah, Lindor's okay. Aren't they the chocolates that got more chocolate on the inside? Or I forgot what they have on the inside. Sounds like me. Just gobbling everything up inside. I'll eat fruit snacks. Just because they're here. Oh my god, I have to see that. Like, was it intentional? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to subscribe to you then. And I have subbed to you. Nifty with a chat face. I just realized I did not get the 0 eyebrows. You can't run from me, Dale. That's right. Whenever he gets a customer service representative, it's always gonna be me. No matter if he's calling for the bank, calling for technical support on his computer, it's always gonna be me. I'll be everywhere. Not just every department, but every company. He calls some sort of restaurant to place an order. I'll be like, "What's up, Dale? It's me again. You wanna start a reservation? You wanna set up a reservation?" I'll just be in industries that I have no business being in. My airheads are finally on their way. I should have ordered myself a drink too. I definitely am gonna make a PNG tuber. I actually downloaded the program today, and I was gonna do it this stream, like I was gonna create one, but because it's gotten pretty late, I'll probably just be doing. I'll probably just be doing that for this. I'll probably just be doing this drawing for this stream. Also, yeah, it did take a long time. It says it's gonna be here by 12:25. So, like, usually when I'm ordering something from DoorDash, it's like they have to, if I don't tip them, and I didn't put a tip in because I don't have the money for that, even though I have it for ordering wait, hold on. Even though I have it for ordering some snacks, but it's like, I guess I could have tipped like $2 or something like that, but it is 12:02 a.m. But when it comes to DoorDash, it's like they have to find someone to get the order, they have to make the order, and after that they have to send some. After they make the order and put the processing, then they have to find someone to pick it up, and then when they pick it up, they have to drive to that place. Me and my mom were actually Door Dashers for in, what was it? I think it was 2022. No, that was, yeah, I think it was 2022 or 2021 when we were looking for a place to live, and we were doing some Door Dashes on the side. But for me, usually it takes a long time because I don't usually tip that often. But I also see on the map that they're also completing another order on the side. So I gotta wait for that person to get their order. Then they'll be on the way towards me. Honestly, I only recommend DoorDash for if it's late at night and you don't feel like driving anywhere, but you have like a craving for something. DoorDash is like a stoner's what's it called? It's like a stoner's worst nightmare. Because you spend money. it takes so much more money to order something from DoorDash than it would to just go out and get it yourself. But I don't have a car, so I can't just go out and get anything. Oh wait, I feel like I'm smacking really loudly. It's because I turned up my mic. ASMR drawing mukbang. My bad, I'm still smacking. Let me merge these layers. Oh, cool. Are you gonna post it on YouTube? Or, like, do you have an Instagram? Nice. Well, I can't wait to see it. Oh, yeah, I understand that. Honestly, if I were to post anything to Instagram, it will flop anyway. Because I feel like I'm shadow banned. Because I get no interactions on my posts at all. Except for my one friend from high school. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Or more like a social media theory. Yeah, Instagram is just cruel to artists. Yeah, I usually post to TikTok because I get a lot of traction there. Oh, why? Do you have like insomnia or something? Or you just have trouble sleeping? Oh, I hear you. Whenever I'm trying to sleep, I'm always checking my socials and I'm like, what's going on TikTok right now? I really love ASMR TikToks and lives and just ASMR in general. Like, I have a playlist on my other channel called ASMR I fall asleep to, and I just play those and fall asleep to them. Why do you say how far? Oh, cool, you have a bunk bed? I've always wanted one of those. Oh, that sucks. And then it's gonna get worse in the summer and spring. But I hope you have a nice night too. And I'm glad you were able to stay for so long. I was actually about to finish soon, but yeah. Hopefully I do stream again soon. And I will be on the lookout for your posts tomorrow. You have a nice night. Alright, so I'm quite happy with the end result. I am going to export the time lapse. So let's just wait for that. Oh wait, I forgot our lipstick. Alright, now I'm happy with the end results. Alright, so it has gotten pretty late, and I did join streaming now that it's been so long. But I'm happy for everyone who showed up, anyone who's still here waiting. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream some more today, now that it's Saturday. I do have a lot of work to get done, but I do think anyone who's come out to the stream, anyone who's still here, and anyone who is subscribed or has subscribed from this stream. So thanks for that, and I'll see you all next time.